So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 important lessons that I learned in 2020, and I feel like are important enough for me to apply in 2021. And if you're interested in finding out more about some of the lessons I learned, then definitely keep on watching. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Doreen. I'm a medical student and content creator in Lagos, Nigeria, and welcome to my little space on the internet. Actually, it's not a little space, it's a very big space. Please don't forget to subscribe before you even continue watching this video. Just click the subscribe button down below. It's free. I don't even know if it's here or here, but it's free. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, happy new year to you. Happy 2021. What's good? What's popping? Kilo pops, you know how we do. So yeah, without wasting too much time, let's get right into the lesson. So I have the lessons written down in a note here that I'm holding in my hand, so you're going to see me looking down from time to time, and I'm not reading this in any particular order at all. So yeah, lesson number 1 says, life will always happen. Let's go of trying to control everything. God is God and you are not. See, I feel like this is one lesson that everybody learned in 2020. If you not learned this lesson, maybe we'd not pass through the same year, but yo, so many things happened in 2020 that nobody could control. Like, nobody had any control over, from the pandemic to schools going on breaks in Nigeria. We've not been in school for nearly 1 year. That's something that a lot of us cannot control. Like, so many things happened. The jobs, slashing of salaries, so many things happened that nobody could control. I feel like we kind of already got used to making plans, fixing timelines to things, and things going according to plans. For example, I'm someone that's very used to structure, outline. I like planning, I like certainty. So I like to know that this is what I'm doing part-time at this particular time, this is what I'm doing, blah blah blah. So 2020 was the rude awakening. I just had to remember that life will happen. It will never always go as planned. Sometimes things will just happen that you cannot control, and it's best to let go of the things you can't control. Don't try to control everything. It just leads to frustration. Just remember that God is God and you are not, and I am not. Okay, the second lesson that I learned is perfection is impossible. Just start. See, I'm so grateful that I let go of my perfectionism before I started this channel, because if I was waiting that let me wait till I have an 11 Pro Max, till I have a camera, till I have the lighting equipment, if I was waiting till I had all those things, till now I wouldn't have had a channel, because I don't still have those things. See, perfection is impossible. Just start. Life is too short. Whatever you want to do, just start. And I'm not going to be oblivious to the fact that sometimes you can't start with what you have. Okay, for example, if you want to start a YouTube channel and your phone camera is bad or something, I know that there's nothing you can do about that, and I pray that God provides something for you to use. But if you can use anything you have, please just use it. Okay, now lesson number 3, the way I wrote it here, it says promote yourself shamelessly. I've gotten some DMs, even emails, people saying, oh Doreen, I started a YouTube channel, but I don't know how to promote it. I'm scared of sending BCs. I don't know how to tell my friends to subscribe. I don't want them to laugh at me. But I'm just like, who needs something? Hey, whatever it is that you do, as far as you're not stealing money, you're not doing fraud, okay? Yeah, what you're doing is legal. Please promote yourself without shame. And now I'm not saying that you should go and be sending 20 BCs to your WhatsApp contacts every day, but see, promote yourself shamelessly. Talk about yourself. If you have a YouTube channel, talk about it on your WhatsApp status, talk about it on your Instagram, anywhere that you can, on your Twitter, everywhere. Don't be ashamed to promote yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. I get that you might be shy at first, you might not want to put yourself out there, but trust me, it's just little steps. Once you do it once, you'll be able to get the courage to do it again and again and again. There's no fear here. This 2021, no fear. Whatever you do, promote yourself shamelessly. That's something I had to learn very heavily in 2020. Number 4 lesson says, the most important relationship in your life is your relationship with God. Yo, I think I've kind of said it in my 2020. There's one video I did like 3 videos ago or something, but I said something like this, that 2020 did evangelism for itself. Yo, the most important relationship you're going to have in your life is your relationship with God. Like, I don't know how some people survive this year without their faith. Like, how did you do it? Because I know If it was just me, I'd have broken down over and over and over again. See, your relationship with God is the most stable, and it's the most authentic, it's the realest, it's the best relationship you can have. Once that relationship is on 100, once it's solid, once it's tight, all your other relationships will benefit from it. I promise you that. Like, it's something that I promise you, your relationship with God is like the roots that your other relationships will stem from. This 2021, take God seriously. Take God seriously. I think I want to make a video about building a relationship with God and how to do it, the tips and stuff like that. If you want to see that video, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of filming that video, so yes, I'm going to talk about all of that in that video. The next lesson that I learned is what you feed your mind with is essentially what will come out of you. So you know how we meet all these people that are so learned, so knowledgeable, so wise, like any topic that they talk about, they're so vast. It's almost like they know little about, if not even little, like they know about every single thing. Their opinions are always you're like, who is this? Like, those people that you admire, it's not magic. Okay, it's not magic. It's what they've been feeding their minds with. It's what they've been feeding their minds with. There is no magic anywhere. That's literally it. Even the Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. Is what is inside that'll come out of your mouth. So this 2020, I read a lot of books, and trust me, it shows. Like, there's sometimes I'm having conversations with people and I'm like, Dory, where is this wisdom coming from? Like, how do you know this? It's something that I read in a book that'll just come to mind. Sometimes these days I'm always quoting things like, oh, I read in this book, or I watched this video, I watched this sermon. Like, feed your mind with important things. Yes, entertainment is good sometimes, just to laugh, have a good laugh. I'm a big fan of all that, but sometimes insightful things that actually impact you. Okay, if it's your field you want to get better in, all those people you look up to, it's not by magic. You can also, it's what you feed your mind with that will come out of you. The next lesson, which is lesson number 6, says community is important. Invest in your friendships and family. Oh my god, oh my god. See, I know that a lot of us were forced to stay with our families this year. A lot of us stayed away from our friends. Some of us actually live with our friends, so we're able to stay together. But see, community is important. We are really not meant to do life alone. Please invest in your friendships. There's many people that only invest in romantic relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, man, woman, this, that. Invest in your relationships with people, your friends. Invest in your relationship with your siblings. I'm very aware that this is not easy for everybody. There's some people that don't have good relationships with their family members and stuff, but as long as it depends on you, as much as you can, invest in those relationships. See, those are the people that will be there. Those are the people that will be there. I'm just telling you, like, 2020 just made me see the importance of having family around you. Just try your best to invest in those relationships, okay? So the next one says, so the next lesson I learned is health is wealth. This is so cliche. We say this all the time, but see, I have never been so health conscious in my life that I was in 2020, and even right now. See, 2020 taught everybody. I know that I feel like some people are still playing with this thing, but health is wealth. There's this thing they usually say on Twitter. It's always a joke, but it's very true. They say that so many Nigerians are one sickness away from poverty. All the money you think you have, it takes one disease and everything to the ground, from 100 to 0. From 100 to 0. Health is wealth. Your body is the temple of the Lord. You cannot be eating everything you see. Because you are too skinny does not mean you are healthy. Because you are chubby does not mean it's evidence of good living. When you are overworking, listen to your body. Sleep. As they do what you can do to take care of yourself. And I know that yes, you might not be able to afford a personal trainer and all these supplements and all these things that people take, but the basic things you can afford, try. Good health, it can never ever be overrated. Your health is, see, take your health seriously, take your body seriously, listen to your body, be mindful what you feed your body with. Get fit. This get fit, I'm speaking to myself as well, because I don't exercise as much as I'm supposed to. Even after Sister Rona leaves us alone, in Jesus' name, please don't stop these habits. All these healthy things you have picked up in 2020, don't stop, because health is truly wealth. Okay, the next lesson that I learned is the grass is greener where you water it. Contentment is key. I like using content creation as an example because that's where I'm at right now. You're a content creator. Maybe you use your phone, and then you're looking at someone that has a camera and all this equipment, and in your mind you're like, if only I have this equipment, I'll create better content. When I buy my camera, I'll finally be happy. You're unhappy, you're gloomy, you're sad just because you don't have a camera yet. You've made all the excuses, you've rubbished your content, everything. When that camera comes, if you get a Canon M50 for example, there's going to be a Canon 5D Mark IV that's more expensive and better. If you get a something less, I don't want to start calling out names, there's going to be there's always going to be someone bigger, someone richer, something better. You have to be content with what you have now. Water your grass wherever you are, water it well. I'm not saying you should be satisfied with mediocrity, you shouldn't want to grow. If you have, for example, you are a content creator, because you use your phone does not mean you should use your phone forever. You should aspire to use like a camera and all these things, but still be content. Okay, don't attach your joy to something that somebody else has and you think, oh, it's when I have what they have I'll be happy. It won't happen, because when you have what they have, you're going to see something that somebody else has. Okay, so please water your grass and stop looking at the other side. Next lesson. Next lesson says self-awareness is powerful. Yo, I can do 3 videos on self-awareness. Self-awareness is powerful. In 2020 I became so self-aware. Like, God showed me so much about me, things I needed to change, things I needed to build on. I learned a lot about how my childhood affects how I act now, my defense mechanisms, my reactions to things, and why I act the way I do. There's a particular book I read, it's called Why You Act the Way You Do. Wait, I read this particular book in 2020 and I feel like it was one of the best books that I read. It's called Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. I have the hard copy, but I think you can download the soft copy or something. See, self-awareness is important because it just helps your life and makes it better. If you understand why you act the way you do, you'll be able to deal with some of your issues from the root. Self-awareness is powerful. It's powerful. It will help in your friendships, your family, your relationships. Like, you know what works. Even things like love languages, how you receive love, how you give love. Just knowing more about you helps you, because when you know about yourself very well, that's when you'll be able to join with another person. Self-awareness is so powerful. Like, when I listen to the How Far podcast by Tammy and Mr. Easy, and I might not agree with every single thing they say, but one thing I love about them is how self-aware they are. Like, Tammy knows how she deals with arguments, how she reacts to issues when she's upset. He knows how he deals with his own. He knows the bad things that he does, the toxic traits. He knows all these things, and you work on it. So even when you are with somebody else that's also as imperfect as you are, even if it's a friendship and not a relationship per se, you guys are like, it's more effective, because it's when you know yourself, you'll be able to tell somebody else about you, if you get what I mean. But if you don't even know what you like, what you don't like, what you do when you're upset, how you react to sad news, you don't know anything. You don't know your personality type, you don't know if you're an introvert or an extrovert, you don't know nothing about yourself. That's not good. So, and the thing is, it's not a one-time thing. It's not that, oh, I'm self-aware now and that is it for the rest of my life. It's something that keeps evolving and growing. So the more you grow, the more you change, you're going to learn new things. So please get self-aware in 2021. The last lesson that I learned is stop running, rest, and find the pace of grace. So we live in a world where everybody is used to just running. Everybody's running. There's the race. Like, well, sometimes I'm like, what is the competition? Oh, why is everybody running? Where are we going? Like, sometimes stop running, find the pace of grace. See, there are times where God will need you to be making big move after big move, and move after move after move, from this to this. You're just, killing, smashing. And there are times where he needs you to slow down, to sleep, sometimes rest. I had to learn this so hard in 2020 because I was doing content creation on Instagram. I wanted to be there every single day, doing this, doing that, engaging, blah blah blah. And after a while, I started to feel it. I was burnt out, and it wasn't even physical burnout, like, oh, I was tired or anything. My mind was not just, I was just running. Where am I running to? Sometimes just rest. Don't make any moves, don't do anything, listen, relax and listen to music. Go on a staycation, vacation. Well, right now you can't do that, but just stop running. Okay, 2020 actually forced a lot of people to rest. by fire by force resting. Okay, so many people had to just actually rest for the first time in 10 years, 5 years. That was the first time I was resting like that in years, in a very long time, to be honest. So please don't, I know that yes, we may not have a lockdown or anything else by God's grace in 2021 and future years, but please sometimes rest. Guys, my phone stopped recording and I had no idea. The struggles, but we're gonna do this regardless. Okay, so guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something from some of the lessons I learned. I feel like I have like 50 lessons from 2020, but obviously I can't share every single thing. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know which lesson resonated with you the most. Let me know some of the lessons you personally learned in 2020. Please subscribe to my channel before you leave. If you're not subscribed, don't watch without subscribing. Okay, let's get to 1K subscribers. Okay, it means so much to me if we do. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My handle will be on screen or in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.